Hello students, welcome to online classes. Today our topic is conjunctions. This is from your 8th lesson, Dr. Dwaraka Nath Kotnis. Combining sentences encourages a writer to take two or more short sentences and combine them into one effective sentence. This combining word is called conjunction. Yes, with the help of conjunction, we can combine two or more sentences. Let's discuss in detail. Combining words or the conjunctions. Here the conjunctions are three types: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, correlative conjunctions. The coordinating conjunctions we can see frequently in our sentences. For example, and, but, or, nor, for, so, yet. Subordinating conjunctions, many combining words are there here, and correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunction means it is a group of words like both and, either or, neither nor, not only but also, so as, whether or. Not only these combining words, so many are there to make a perfect combined sentences. Let's have a discussion about conjunctions in detail. Coordinating conjunctions. What is coordinating conjunction? It joins words, phrases, clauses of equal rank or importance. These conjunctions are independent and do not depend on other. For example, I like English and maths. Here English and maths give equal importance. Lavanya is clever but a timid girl. Here the clever and timid both are the qualities of Lavanya. And the third one, please give me mango or orange. Both are fruits. So, here in the coordinating sentences, it joins the words, phrases, or clauses of equal rank or equal important things. You can see some more coordinating conjunction in the right side of this page. Try to prepare some sentences by using these coordinating conjunctions. Next, subordinate conjunctions. It joins a clause to another, where one clause, that is subordinate clause, is dependent on another clause, that is a main clause. Here some subordinate conjunctions are given. Please go through them. Students, before discussing the examples here, I am giving the definition of subordinate conjunctions again for better understanding. It joins a clause to another where one clause, that is subordinate clause, is dependent on another clause, that is a main clause. Just when I am explaining examples, look at the definition for each time. First one. It started raining as soon as we got out the car. It started raining as soon as we got out the car. Next one. I washed the car after I came home. I washed the car after I came home. Third one. She will get first rank if she works hard. She will get first rank if she works hard. Fourth one, unless he works hard, he will fail the exam. Unless he works hard, he will fail in the exam. Students, observe this blue marked sentence and also pink marked words. Here these blue marked sentences are the main clauses of those particular sentence, and whereas the pink one are the subordinate conjunctions which joins both sentences. Let us check the first one. It started raining as soon as we got out the car. It started raining is the main clause. We got out the car here, which joins with the word as soon as. It started raining main clause. As soon as we got out the car is the subordinate clause. Now go to the definition. The subordinate conjunction, it joins a clause to another where one clause, subordinate clause, is dependent on another clause, that is a main clause. Here in the first sentence, what is the main clause? Yes, it started raining is the main clause. Then which sentence is depending on this main clause? We got out the car is the subordinate clause. So it depends on the main clause. These both sentences are joined with the help of subordinate conjunction as soon as. Hope you understand this sentence. Let's go to the second example. I washed the car after I came home. I washed the car after I came home. Here in this blue mark, that is the main clause. I washed the car. After I came home, here it is a subordinate clause. So these two sentences are joining with the help of subordinate conjunction after. Then the third one, she will get first rank if she works hard. She will get first rank if she works hard. She will get first rank is the main clause. And if she works hard, that is a subordinate clause. And in the last one, unless he works hard, he will fail in the exam. Again in the blue color, we mentioned that is the main clause. And what is the subordinate conjunction in this sentence? Of course, it is unless. I already told you before that in the pink mark, I mentioned subordinate conjunctions. Based on coordinate conjunction and subordinate conjunctions, we can find out what is a compound sentence and what is a complex sentence. Observe the following sentences here. First one, Dr. Courtney was a doctor and Guo a nurse. And second one, I could not stop laughing when he told jokes. What are the main clauses in each sentence? Here two sentences are there. How many subordinate clauses are there in sentences? 1 and 2. Let us check the sentences again. Dr. Courtney was a doctor and Guo a nurse. Second one, I could not stop laughing when he told jokes. Based on the previous examples, we can identify what is a main clause and what is a subordinate clause. Let us check them again. Dr. Courtney was a doctor and Guo a nurse. Here these two sentences are main clauses. Why? Because Dr. Courtney was a doctor and Guo a nurse. Here Dr. Courtney was a doctor and Guo a nurse. Both are complete sentences. So both are main clauses. And in the second sentence, I could not stop laughing when he told jokes. In this sentence, one main clause and one subordinate clause are there. In this sentence, you can see in the last one, I could not stop laughing. This is the main clause, where when he told jokes is a subordinate clause. Individually, this I could not stop laughing is a complete sentence. But here the subordinate clause, when he told jokes, this sentence is dependent on the main clause, I could not stop laughing. Here we'll see what is a compound sentence. A sentence which consists of two or more main clauses combined with coordinate conjunction is called compound sentence. Definition again. A sentence which consists of two or more main clauses combined with coordinate conjunction is called a compound sentence. Before we observe one example, the same example I have taken here. Dr. Courtney was a doctor and Guo a nurse. I already told you before that these two are main clauses. Why? Because Dr. Courtney was a doctor is a complete sentence. At the same time, Guo a nurse is also a complete sentence. And these two sentences are joined or combined with a coordinate conjunction, that is and. Here some more examples for compound sentence. I like English and maths. Individual we can say that sentence, I like English, I like maths. Both are complete sentences. That's why they are the main clauses. Second example, Lavanya is clever but a timid girl. These two qualities, clever and timid, both are the qualities of Lavanya. Both are related to the same girl. And the next one, please give me mango or orange. Here both are given same importance. Equal importance is given in this examples. So all these three examples contains two main clauses in each. After compound sentence, here complex sentence we'll discuss. A sentence which consists of one main clause and one or more subordinate clauses combined with subordinate conjunction is called complex sentence. Before sentence is a compound sentence. In that sentence, two main clauses are there. But in this complex sentence, one main clause and one subordinate clause or more subordinate clauses. Let's see this example. I could not stop laughing when he told jokes. Again, I could not stop laughing when he told jokes. In this sentence, one main clause and one subordinate clauses are there. What is the main clause in this? I could not stop laughing. This is the main clause. And the subordinate clause is when he told jokes. So this is called a complex sentence. We'll check the examples here. Please remember that definition of complex sentences. First one. It started raining as soon as we got out the car. I washed the car after I came home. She will get first rank if she works hard. Unless he works hard, he will fail in the exam. Students, observe these four sentences. I mentioned some are in blue color and some are in pink color. Remember here, all these blue marked sentences are main clauses, and the pink ones, they are the subordinate conjunction words. Based on the definition of complex sentences, that is, the sentence which includes a main clause and subordinate clause, these two clauses joins with the word as subordinate conjunction. So we'll check first example again. It started raining as soon as we got out the car. I already mentioned that the blue color highlighted word is a main clause and the pink one is a subordinate conjunction. The main clause, it started raining, and a subordinate clause here, we got out the car. These both sentences are joined by subordinate conjunction as soon as. Here the main clause means it gives us a complete meaning. It started raining. Then whereas the subordinate clause, as soon as we got out the car. This is not the complete sentence. So these two clauses, one main clause and one subordinate clause joins with subordinate conjunction is called a complex sentence. Second example, I washed the car after I came home. I washed the car is the main clause which gives us a complete meaning, and in the second sentence, after I came home is the subordinate clause which won't give the complete meaning. And these two sentences are joined by subordinate conjunction after. Third one, she will get first rank if she works hard. She will get first rank, it is the main clause. If she works hard, it is a subordinate clause. Fourth one, unless he works hard, he will fail in the exam. In this main clause, he will fail in the exam. What is the subordinate clause in this? Yes, unless he works hard. So, here, when we combine one main clause and one subordinate clause with the help of subordinate conjunction is called complex sentences. Hope you understand this. Students, let's check our textual exercises. Read the following sentences. Identify the clauses and say whether they are main clauses or subordinate clauses. First one. John suffers from asthma but attends school regularly. Second, we like songs but they like games. Third one, Japan attacked China in 1937 and wounded many soldiers. Fourth, if the rain stops, we will go out. Fifth one, she was unhappy or she was upset. Sixth one, the shops were closed because there was a strike. Students, just check the conjunction first, whether it is a coordinate conjunction or subordinate conjunction. Based on this, you can identify what is a main clause and what is the subordinate clause. Let's check the answers. As we discussed before, please keep coordinate conjunction and subordinate conjunctions in your mind. I already highlighted those words in the sentences. Based on these words, you can identify what is a main clause and what is a subordinate clause. First one, John suffers from asthma but attends school regularly. Here both are main clauses. Here these two sentences are joined with the word but, that is a coordinate conjunction. Second one, we like songs but they like games. Both are main clauses. Japan attacked China in 1937 and wounded many soldiers. Here also both are main clauses. Fourth example, if the rain stops, we will go out. Here the conjunction is if. So that is a subordinate conjunction. That's why we had a subordinate clause in this sentence. One subordinate clause and one main clause. If the rain stops, this is not a complete sentence, so this is a subordinate clause. We will go out. That is a complete sentence. So that is the main clause. In this sentence, one main clause is there and also one subordinate clause is there. And the fifth sentence, she was unhappy or she was upset. Both are complete sentences, so both are main clauses. And these two sentences are joined with the word, that is a coordinate conjunction are. And the last one, the shops were closed because there was a strike. Here the shops were closed, that is a main clause. And the second one is there was a strike because there was a strike. This is a subordinate clause. Students, hope you understand this session. We'll meet in the next class. Bye.